Alright, Sunder.
Alright.
Then you guys enter Bulk's Blades, and as soon as you enter, it's a circular wooden building, and the entire thing is just sword hangers, axe hangers, hammers, yeah, and behind the counter is a big ass pot bellied orc in an overall style breastplate. He's got so fat that it basically looks like overalls.
Okay.
And he's got like a dark brown with a kind of tinge of olive skin and long locks.
Okay, you can't beat that. Okay.
Welcome, welcome, he says, looking directly at you.
Oh, you look like you need something heavy to swing.
I show him my sword. And ask him if he's ever seen anything like that. Oh no.
Oh.
What's better than this then?
Metal.
I look up at him and grin, because he's absolutely
is-
right.
Harder than metal. Probably.
Is that so, my boy?
I put it against any metal.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
I know
All right,
that's a
then.
bold claim, too.
Would you mind holding on a minute, madam?
Yep.
He goes over to the wall, picks up one, and you can. I'm going to let you go ahead and spot it. The price tag on the wall says 500 gold. He picks up this big old great axe and stands in front of Arden in a battle position. Says,
Yada, yada.
I just cocked my head sideways.
We're gonna smack them together. We'll see which one cracks.
I made him I didn't mean to.
Smash them together. We're gonna see which one cracks.
Donnie.
Strength check.
Wait. First, Donnie. 500.
Oh shit.
27. Because I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, he rolled in that 22.
Oh fuck.
So
That's scary, dude.
I've done this once before.
I was hoping, because he was about to.
All
I'm
right,
glad
ready?
you rolled in that 20. All right.
Roll off.
20 again!
Oh my god!
I
Yeah.
get just 19!
You actually have to smack it against the twice. Your wooden sword somehow makes sparks, and the second time you clack them together, there is actually a little chip in the great axe, and he just pulls it back, looks at it in amazement with his jaw agape, looks back at you, and just smiles ear to ear.
Told you.
So, you need money?
Oh, this is not for sale.
Fair enough.
And I put it on my back again.
I'd never let that go neither.
Never. I'll die before anybody touches this. It's a good axe, though.
I'll have to put it at a discount. What do you think?
Sorry.
I look at it actually and see the little chip in it. Okay, I already know that this is actually a really, really good axe, and that was just a fluke. But looking at that performance,
It was not a fluke.
you said this is a great axe. I look at him. I say, Well, I can tell it's a good axe. 80 gold?
He looks at you.
That's not
He's not. Doesn't seem offended immediately. He looks back at you.
Yes, sir.
She keep you alive?
As a matter of fact, she had saved my life.
75.
There it is.
What the fuck?
It was masterwork. It's not anymore. But you're getting a great axe for 75. So
Yeah, that works for me. And I still have good money left. Okay, fantastic. I'm happy to make that deal with the man.
Dude, that's a huge disc.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well-
I grab it from you just to see if I can dual wield.
Wait. You have to ask me to play with it. If you want me to just hand it over.
May I see it?
Sure. I hand it over.
Can I hold it in my left hand?
Yeah.
Oh, You singing with the sword and the great axe.
I never seen a wild elf with a weapon like that before.
I take it and I look at your armor, your sword again, and I say, you know, I might be one of the few dwarves that's not a druid that was ever tempted to carve armor.
This is ironwood.
Can I?
Ironwood.
I'll hold it.
We need to get some of that back on Xulgar.
If I ever come back one day, I might bring you some.
I don't ever plan on going back home, but I appreciate it.
I'm doing some practice cuts with this giant wooden sword.
I have my eye on it.
Yeah.
That's like the only thing I have in this world.
Yeah.
Is this sword.
I hand it back to him after inspecting how cool it is.
He likes you. He's going to start redneck store owner rambling.
Oh,
It's like,
okay.
my home was totally flooded and devastated when the whole islands came crashing down. We rebuilt it, but there's just a little left. Trying to get it up piece by piece, but most of us moved in here with the humans and wild elves and all to make these little settlements inland.
It's a very nice town, really. When we arrived aboard our ship, though, and saw the towers, we were definitely a little scared. On the island that we came from, there was only one, and we were told that the only reason that it was safe was because the Sukong had come and raided it. So seeing so many so many towers around here definitely had us wondering.
Towers in town are pretty short compared to New Magito.
What does that mean? Where's New Magitol?
That's the capital. But what are you talking?
They get bigger? The towers?
Yeah, the ones in town are only about 3-story.
Oh. No, I mean the big obsidian towers with the necromancy and,
Oh, those big things.
yes.
I think there's like 6 of them. Nah, they don't get bigger.
Good. Have you had any trouble from them?
They're just big rocks that stand around.
Well, alright then. That's certainly less worrisome than it was. Especially since we did find zombies and the undead in the place we came from.
My people don't mess with any of that voodoo.
Alright. That's good. Well, thank you, and I appreciate the axe.
I appreciate the competition.
Anytime.
I'd like to see you again. You're my favorite wild elf on this shore.
I just laugh. You wouldn't happen to have any lizard leaf in the back, would you?
Sorry, mate.
It's okay.
Stopped when I was 10.
I don't blame you.
It is a little bit of a trip. Oh, well.
To
Thank
the
you.
end.
To the inn.
You guys go into the Green Viper Inn, and I'm feeling like letting one of you describe it. Joseph?
Sure. Let me see. The Green Viper
It
Inn.
is, well, I'll just tell you this first. It is run by a human noble family from the Isles.
Okay.
It's not like fancy like the Palazzo. It's kind of a smaller startup, but it is human run.
Okay. The Green Viper Inn is set into pretty well kept grounds. Obviously been there for a minute, but well cared for.
250 years.
For 250 years. It's actually half of the building, the lower half, is made out of big red blocks of sandstone. And the top half is a very dark wood, and the roof is a well-kept thatch. The inside of the courtyard has very large plants with large trees growing in them and some fruit-bearing bushes inside, too, that it looks like people are more than welcome to pick from. The inside, once you get in, is tiled in red and teal and white tile, and there's decent dark wood furnishings everywhere. Everything has a pretty good lived-in look, but is well kept and clean for. At the front, we see a human keeping shop. You know what they look like. So.
Yes. She looks about 24, and she seems to be. She's not the only employee, but she seems to be running it herself.
Okay.
I take the keg off my neck and ask her how much to fill this thing up.
She's extraordinarily busy, but turns around to regard you. Say, it depends on what you want it filled with, sir.
What was in it? I forgot.
And she turns back to answer the other customers.
Well, it's aged dwarven liquor, so you need liquor that's about at least 50 years old.
I'll just shake my head at that one. No, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, probably not. But for you, what you want is a little something. You probably just want clear spirits.
Yeah, but they're gonna be mixed because there's still some in there. It's not empty.
Well, but what do you care? I
don't.
mean, you're adulterating what is a very fine drink, but just have her top it up with clear spirits for you, whatever runoff they have. That won't make you blind.
Excuse me, miss.
Yes, sorry.
Clear alcohol.
Clear alcohol. Join the line at the bar, please. I'll be with you in a moment.
I pat you on the back and say, alright, come on, let's go. Let's leave the poor woman to her work.
Yeah, there's 3 people at the bar. 2 humans, Tagdrin and Solarian, and one of those orcs that looks like Bulk,
Ah, cool.
a Kazulgar orc.
Well, I settle down at the bar and motion for you a stool.
Me and Donnie.
Uh-huh. And I also make sure that Thundermaw has a decent spot curled up somewhere.
All
in
right.
there with me.
Oh, you do also notice on the walls there are those same wanted posters that Eris pointed out. The ones of Milo, Black Bragg, and Sharky.
Okay. Yeah, we will definitely be. I motion at the posters on the wall and say, those people seem to be getting up to a lot, don't they?
They do. Maybe we collect a reward later.
Maybe we do. Although, which one was the halfling again?
Milo Alvarez.
Milo. Although that one, I wonder what's up with him, because he has popped up once or twice. He does seem to be someone who might possibly be a problem for us.
I feel like he's gonna be a big problem.
Actually, I wonder if anyone around here knows him. He must be somewhat famous. I'm sure there's stories.
Sure.
Bartender.
Yes?
I need a bowl of water for my dog, please.
She goes and delegates it.
Thank you. Actually, I look around. Who's nearest to me to talk to? I thought they were at the bar.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
you
there is
said-
a line at the bar because
Oh.
she's so overworked.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess we'll stand behind the orc since we're
Oh,
waiting.
okay, then yeah, nudge the orc.
I'm sorry, I thought we were at the bar. I nudge the orc and I say, so do you know anything about about Milo Alvarez? That little pirate there? Have you heard anything about him?
Ernie's the right little cunt.
Well, I don't suppose you get a wanted poster without being that.
Wouldn't think so. What? You gonna try to bring him in?
Maybe. I just, it seems a coincidence. I just thought I saw him the other day, that's all.
Either you're a lying pirate snatcher or you're in a lot of trouble.
I would imagine so. Given what's happened so far. What's the latest thing he did? Actually, I've heard that the ports are starting to be closed. Does that have anything to do with him, do you know?
I ain't heard of no ports being closed.
Fair enough.
This port ain't been closed in my lifetime.
Well,
I'm just waiting in line.
You get your shit eventually. You up to the thing. You get your keg refilled with halfling vodka.
Okay.
oh,
Yeah.
I shake the keg up and mix it real good. And start drinking.
All right. You get your water for Thundermaw, and what are you getting?
I'm gonna show her the size of the little keg I have.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask her if she has anything about equivalent size in a decent quality. I tell her I'll take either gin or whiskey or possibly a brandy.
Okay. That one's going to take her a minute
Yeah,
because she has to go back there and check that out herself.
fair enough.
But you guys get served. What's Donnie getting? Can I get an
Milkshake.
apple teeny?
I was thinking milk, but
Yeah.
we're not gonna.
He needs those strong bones.
For strong bones and teeth.
Eggnog.
There you go. Hey, little.
They do not have eggnog in here, this fucking climate. I wish they did.
He
I
seems
would.
like an eggnog kind of
Oh,
person.
Cannon.
Yeah, he'd be like,
I fucking love eggnog, bro.
Oh, man, what would Donnie drink?
Apple teenies.
You know what?
Pretty much.
Is there any... if
Bones
there-
Farm.
If they make cocktails, then he can literally just walk up, order any clear liquor, and whatever fruit juice is his favorite. Easy. Be like, I want banana and mango juice, and also whatever clear spirit I won't taste.
That doesn't sound bad.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he wants a mango screwdriver
Yeah. Ooh.
That does sound.
with the
sounds pretty good.
yeah, with the halfling
Yeah.
vodka.
Yeah. And we have a new drink. Mango plus halfling vodka equals the Donnie Downer.
You better not down Donnie.
We'll find out later. They bring you your brandy.
Sweet.
It's
okay.
it's a fine brandy.
Very nice.
This is a fine establishment.
No gambling.
No gambling in public, at least not at this hour. There is also a big framed painting, not a wanted poster, of a statuesque royal woman. Underneath it says Princess Rosario.
I will, while sipping my brandy, say, that's a nice picture, isn't it? I'd hit that. I wonder how long they had to sit for it.
She's the 15, so I think she's somewhat. I agree with you. Yeah, I look up.
Hey,
Why would that be here?
I wonder why. I wonder. Her picture's on the wall. I wonder.
It's like the centerpiece somewhere.
It's a centerpiece over a fire, yeah. It's definitely in a place of respect.
Oh, a thought occurred to me while we were wandering over here. You know that couple back at the lizard couple who sold you your cool little lizard helmet?
Yeah, Sorials.
Yeah. They mentioned a village, or they mentioned a way to the east is where the lizard leaf grows. Yeah. And that lady at the hippo, the yawning hippo, the bruised hippo, that one, she mentioned that there was a village away to the east. I think it might possibly be the same one. It'll be worth checking in with them before we leave to find out about that village.
That's a good idea.
Cheers.
But cheers. 'Cause I'm drinking.
You know what? At this opportunity, I'm going to get my dwarf on. If he looks like he's drinking, yeah, here we go.
I do scout around to see if anybody in here looks like a fisherman.
Well, the Sario couple did say it was a fishing village
Yep.
that they grew up in to the east.
Oh.
There looked to be 3 or 4 fishermen. You can tell just by their garb and their tan. Or peeling skin.
I mosey my way over there.
I watch my barbarian because I know what he's like.
Howdy.
I do bring my drink.
They all look at you. Howdy.
Hey, so you catch stonefish often around here?
We stay away from stonefish around here.
Understandable. But do you accidentally catch them from time to time?
Not in these shores around here. We stay away. Stay away from rocky shores. It don't keep you from them, but you'll be less like to them.
Could I maybe?
If I see one on my line, I cut the line.
Oh, we know this.
I'm kind of sour. That kind of puts me off because I feel like he's a coward, but I don't say that. But
They all nod in agreement with him.
yeah, I bet they do.
Yeah.
Could I hire one of y'all to catch one?
How drunk are they?
Roll it.
No,
They're not drunk enough to catch one.
2%.
Oh yeah.
I tap you on the shoulder.
They
because
just got here.
I know you're a barbarian, so I tap you on the shoulder. This very much occurs to me while you're doing this.
Intimidating?
You have no concept of the value of money.
Yeah.
I tap
will
you on the
blow
shoulder.
all
No, no.
that.
So I tap you on the shoulder. I lean away and I say, "These are fishermen.
Mhm.
They make like 5 copper a day. They do fantastically well."
I reach in my pouch and pull out. I look at you.
5 gold will have them fucking drooling.
5 gold.
They do look at the money.
If you
One of them-
if you catch more than one, there might be more money.
One of them even looks like he might think about snatching it out of your hand.
Yeah.
He don't move but his eyes.
Now, the
But
reason
he don't.
Yeah.
He don't. He ain't got the balls to.
You're
But
asking them to risk your life, so I gave them risk their life money.
yeah. But they're still gonna decline.
Yeah.
I just put it back in my pouch. Put the gold back in my pouch. And tell them have a good day.
Okay.
I look at them before.
Have a good short life.
As he's putting the gold back and I hear clink, 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 I look at them just. Are you sure? That is an awful lot of money now.
I'm sure.
As you will.
I got a lot of days left to live.
The brave don't fear the grave. And I walk off. Because cowardice, I don't like to be around.
I just walk away because, like, in my head, fish plus net plus club equals good money. And it just don't make sense monetarily to me. I just shake my head and follow him back to the table.
Cowards. After away from the table, I just,
As soon as you say cowards, I say, yeah, but that's why they're broke.
that makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm. Look, you went from how much money to no money in, like, a day and a half.
They would never make it in a raiding party.
That is why they fish.
Of course, some of the stuff you might fish up around here,
Yeah?
from what you guys have seen.
Yeah. But they run away from that, though. They don't punch it in the face.
Huh.
That is true.
Yeah.
I punch it in the face.
Yeah, and then you sell it, and that's why you have money. I say, to that whole conversation. They run away from their fish. We punch their fish. And then sell them for more money.
I just can't wrap my head around them not doing it for that amount of money.
Yeah. I look at you and I say, look, you're out to, what, own your entire village again? Just as the emperor? I'm out to make sure that my clan becomes the most powerful clan on this world. We have, how do you say, prospects. And they have, a comfortable life.
I just shake my head.
Yes. That's how it goes.
Could never be me.
Couldn't be me. Well, to adventuring, and I pour an extra large drink.
We make sure Donnie's included.
Donnie,
All right.
Donnie!
Yeah!
drink up.
Whee! Clank.
Oh.
All right, so we gonna turn up tonight in this pub?
Yep. Actually, you know what? I feel magnanimous enough after shit talking the poor fisherman who decided to remain poor that I poured Donnie a little shot of the dwarven booze.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
you haven't even shared that with him. You know, Donnie, I might have been a little harsh with you. You're not just a pack mule, you're a person. Come here, have a drink.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, that one already got him a little. Whee! Now for the dwarf brew.
12 again.
And- okay, he's not doing. He's not embarrassing himself, but
Okay.
he's not holding it that well
He's
either.
gotta let go. Dance, Donnie, dance!
I shake my head at Donnie. Do what you want to, Donnie.
I put my booze where my mouth is, take myself another shot, and I get up and I say, dance, Donnie, dance, and I start to do a dwarven little stompy line
I won't even
dance.
oppose. I won't oppose. us out.
Yeah.
Donnie will see you nod, and he will go up and start dancing with you.
Okay. Nice.
They're gonna kick us out.
Now he hasn't. He made an 18 on his dance check.
Nice.
Ooh,
He's following
Donnie's
along
tearing it
good.
up.
Okay, so as I'm doing, there are a lot of stomps, claps, and like I said, a lot of slide. It's a very much a line dance, but
Yeah, Donnie starts
Yeah.
with the line dancing, but it starts morphing into kind of like a
Yeah.
tap thing. Then he starts
little
dropping
jig?
down
Ah.
and doing a little bit of break dancing, a few
Okay.
leg sweeps.
you're throwing some swag in there.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can bust a move with Donnie. Well, that'll be a 13. So I'm not
13?
embarrassing
No.
myself, but yeah, if Donnie's busting a move, and I'm just kind of like, oh yeah, Donnie can wiggle. Yeah, I'm enjoying
You're
myself.
not
Yeah.
doing the Sam dance at
Yeah.
least.
I'm feeling left out. So
Yeah.
Are you gonna? Hell yeah.
Dance
Peer
party.
pressure.
13. That's what he got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We can dance. We can dance acceptably at like
We
it's
all-
above
yeah.
average, actually, just
Yeah.
a little bit.
We're all dancing well, just
Yeah.
Donnie's dancing circles around the two of
Uh-huh.
you. Like literally,
Yeah.
he's doing circles around the two of you.
Dang.
Not to show off, but
Yeah,
just
but because
do
he
it.
can. Why
Yeah.
not? Get down. Actually, I'm clapping for Donnie. He's doing great.
Get it, boy.
Get it. If there are any girls in here aside from me, they're probably looking. He got
Mm-hmm.
the moves.
So, y'all three are fucked beyond belief.
Yeah. Huh?
It's got to about 1:30, nearing 2 a.m.
Nice.
You still ain't that sleepy. Donnie's a little sleepy. Donnie's on the verge of passing out, but
Ah, my boy.
but the place is a lot less busy.
Yeah.
You guys end up being the only people left there who haven't already gone to their rooms. You see the owner girl who's been there running around basically the entire day, finally sit down behind the bar.
I swagger my drunken way over to the bar dwarfishly. Hey, miss. Yes.
Oh, yes, what do you need, madam?
Who's the broad in the painting? She's pretty.
Oh, so you don't need anything from the bar?
No, just curiosity.
Oh.
If you don't mind, just talk.
Oh, that's Trade Princess Zerani Rosario.
Oh, I heard about the trade peoples. They had something to do with what was the name of the place where we came from? Yeah, the Corian Isles. That was right. I heard about something from them in the Corian Isles.
Yes, she helped guide me when my ancestors started this inn on the shore shortly after all the devastation. Over 250 years ago. And my family ran it ever since.
The devastation. Oh yes, I know what you mean.
And then it was 4 years ago. The trade princes and princesses called all the Corian nobles back home, and I never heard from my parents again. But she helped me keep this place afloat. She guided me.
Dude.
They were... She can't even look. She's like got tears welling up in her eyes, and she points over to the wanted posters. The halfling.
Of course it's that.
It would be.
That's
It would be.
one reason she works so hard to track him down and bring him to justice, and she only asks a small percentage of what I make here.
Where was she going to track him down?
Oh,
All over.
she stays in her palace. She just hires pirate hunters. All of the naval resources that she employs.
When she says employs pirate hunters, I am struck with an idea. Also, I look to see what the reward is on the poster.
For Milo,
Yeah.
13K.
I point out the poster and the amount of money on the poster.
Remember what money means to me, though. But I notice it is a lot. We could buy a boat.
It could buy you enough mercenaries that you could take over that village like now.
And that's a light bulb off in my head. Ding, ding, ding.
She's retreated into herself a little bit as you guys have started talking monetization of justice
Yeah, that's
for her
fair.
dead parents.
Yeah. We well, we are drunk. We apologize for that. It's just, that little bastard does need to die, and he's dangerous. He said she hires pirate hunters a lot to go after Milo. I guess none of them had any luck, unfortunately.
Not so far. They bring in many other smaller pirate. She actually giggles over her words at that.
As
Smaller-
a dwarf, I get the joke.
Smaller time pirates,
Hmm.
but haven't ever managed to bring him in. She's even reached out to the Montalbalt Trading Company. There are even rumors, I don't know if I believe them, but I don't think that I would judge her, of reaching out to the Black Blade. Even trying to put an assassination hit on him.
I suppose when someone's that slippery, you do what you have to do. Where would one go to see if one wanted to do that? To try one's hand at hunting them down? Or I guess one just tries.
I guess one just tries. He frequents the coast all around here, the southern and eastern Tagdrian coast.
Thank you, and I'm very sorry to hear all of that. It's a terrible story.
Is there anything else I can get you before you retire to your room?
I need a wake-up call at 7 and breakfast.
You gonna drag Donnie back upstairs?
Yes.
Yes,
We're not leaving
definitely.
Donnie unattended.
Okay.
He's got a lot of gold on him.
Yeah.
And Thundermaw brings
Yeah.
up the rear, trotting
Oh,
up the
definitely.
steps.
Yes, he very much needs to come with us.